Hello, beautiful people. Hello, world. This Brother Dean once again coming with another good word. I could not do what I do if God wasn't who He said He was. If God's word wasn't eternal. If God's word never changes. If God's word wasn't dependable and trustworthy. God is awesome. I've been in America over 24 years. In Alabama, about 21, 22. And I'm very transparent. I'm not gonna have people following me and being delusional or looking at my life outside looking in and thinking I'm always walking on pedals and the harp is playing and the angels is just gliding and all this other stuff that life ain't challenging. Sometimes you might you sometimes you say, man, Lord, I had enough of this, or sometimes you throw the F word, or you want to knock someone out, or you say, unless you do this, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? But people want to lie to other people and make them feel like they always have a good day and all this other stuff and all whatever. I don't care what day I got going on. I'm still a husband. So I don't care how bad my day is. I still got to be a husband to my wife. I don't care what kind of day I got going on. I still got responsibility. I got obligations. I got businesses to run. I got responsibility. So I can't afford to have a bad day. The bad day got to wait a minute. And the bad day can't hold me up. Man, I'm telling you. We all have bad days sometimes. But that bad day don't give you an excuse to explode on somebody or go off on somebody, especially the ones that don't deserve it. Now, sometimes those that deserve it, they deserve it. Yeah, sometimes there's a time and there's a season for everything. Because if someone keeps stepping on your toes and you say, well, you're stepping on my toes, and you're smiling and they keep on doing it, they think you playing. They step on your toe. You step on my toe once, I can knock you out. Trust me, that response will be different. Now, some people say, well, that isn't a nice thing to say. Yeah, y'all think believers supposed to be what? Doormats? No. No. The only one you need to be a fool for is Christ. Because Christ, the Bible says, He'll take the foolish things of this world to confound the wise. And what was so crazy was religious people was putting stuff on people they themselves wasn't carrying. Religious people will try to tell their congregation and different people. They would try to make people feel like their life is so perfect, they don't fall short or whatever. I'm not saying to air all your dirty laundry, especially the people who don't, it's not in whatever. But let people know you gonna mess up. You gonna make some mistakes. Sometimes you gonna feel like you're not safe. But it's not a feeling, it's a knowing. When you sign a contract in a marriage, whether you feel like you married or not, it doesn't matter, but your feelings, you signed the contract. And when you give your life to Christ, you enter the contract. And that contract is binding. It is so easy for people in nowadays to sign contract, don't honor the contracts, break the contract, don't have no problem breaking the contract, and they expect for other people to uphold their end on the contract except them. Now, when you violate the contract, boy, they all on you. It's in the contract. Have that same energy when you breaking and violating your contract. God is so awesome. The Bible says judgment will first begin in the house of God. There's so many religious people that's leading people astray. We're in a point in time right now where everything has been diluted. And especially with ministries and churches, it has been watered down because to some of these ministries and churches, they more concerned, because they're non-profit, they more concerned receiving a check from the government than doing the work of the Lord. I'm not knocking no, I'm just saying. So when you take their money, then certain things you can't say. They want to control you. You can't control God. And the thing about it is, the earth is the Lord and the fullness thereof, and they that dwell therein. God owns everything anyhow. So why you want to sell yourself short or sell God short? People don't like to struggle no more, man. Everybody wants it easy, and everybody wants it now. And everybody want to look at other people and be judgmental and can't do nothing. Can't come close to doing what the person doing that they're being judgmental to. For those who are out there, you're an entrepreneur, you're a business owner, or whether you're a non-profit organization or whatever you do, you put the work in. You did the time. You did that. When no one was around, you did that. When no food was on your table, when you had hard time paying bills, you couldn't sleep at night, thinking about the vision that God gave to you and how you gonna make it happen. There are very few people been there with you or for you. And the same house, married and everything, and your spouse don't have a clue what you're going through. Or kids or friends or whatever. Because God didn't give the vision to them, He gave it to you. So now you got to make it plain and you got to make it clear so they can understand where you're going and where you're coming from. And sometimes when you go and you don't have all the answers, you don't know. So you could imagine someone who is a nagging person keep on asking you, are we there yet? Are we there yet? When this, when that? I don't know. But I know is we're going to get there. So the person that you are in a covenant with or relationship with, you better know they have a relationship with God and that you're going to get there. By faith and works. Because religious people in nowadays, they got the word down. But they ain't got no deeds to go with the word, and them two go together. Faith without works is dead. And faith worketh by love. Do you know the impact that you can have if you decide to work with somebody? How much more you can get done in a quicker time? But you're like to put everything on one person or a few people, burn them out, be on the seat of do nothing and murmur and complain and talking, but they could have done more, they could have did it like this, whatever. What have you done? And some people, y'all let social media get you to the point if someone ain't giving you a click or someone ain't giving you a like or someone ain't telling you how great you are, you think you ain't doing your job. That's when you know you're doing your job. when you ain't getting all those clicks and ain't getting all those likes. Because most folks don't want the truth. They want you to lie to them and tickle their ears. They want to get paid for just barely showing up. No, you getting paid to get a job done. But that's what. Take your eyes off other people. Keep your eyes on Jesus Christ. Whatever he tells you to do, just do it. Because whatever he told you, it shall come to pass. I love you guys. Stay blessed. Run. Oh yeah. I came across a ministry. It is called Jesus City Church on Dexter Avenue. If you're looking for a ministry where the work of the Lord is being done and everyone is represented in the ministry, check it out. Check it out. Their service begins at 11 o'clock. I'll be fellowshipping on today. I've been going there for the past several weeks now, several months. I've never missed a Sunday. Jason Powell is the minister, doing an amazing job. Loving on God's people. Red, yellow, black, white, it does not matter. And the only superstar in Jesus Christ City Church is Jesus Christ. Because when we go to church when we go to church, that's who we going to see, not flesh. So if you're looking for a church home or you want to visit a church, Jesus City Church is the church for those who seek in truth. Because there is some people out there really seeking truth. There's no perfect, especially with man, there's no thing what they call a perfect church. Because Jesus, I'm talking, but in people and beings, they flowing. But Jesus Christ, and we are the bride of Christ, and we perfect in Christ. So, I want to encourage you, wherever you at right now, be honest with God. Tell him where you are, where you at. Once he got you in his hands, no one can pluck you out of the Father's hands. I love you guys. Stay blessed. Ron.